Imagine surviving an atomic bomb, then traveling home, and only 3 days later, surviving another atomic bomb. This sounds like a myth, but it is the true story of Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a young engineer at the time. On a business trip in Hiroshima, in 1945, Japan was exhausted by years of war. Cities were being destroyed, families were separated, and millions feared what would happen next. Yamaguchi was in Hiroshima on a business trip, far from knowing that he was about to witness something that would change history forever. On the morning of August 6th, Yamaguchi prepared to leave Hiroshima. He was just one of many innocent travelers caught in the crosshairs of history. Then, shortly after 8 in the morning, he noticed an aircraft in the sky. He had no idea of the devastation that was about to occur caught in the crosshairs of history. Yamaguchi was preparing to leave Hiroshima after completing his business trip. Suddenly, an enormous flash of light filled the sky. The atomic bomb had exploded over crosshairs of Hiroshima. The explosion released unimaginable heat and pressure, destroying buildings across the city. Yamaguchi was thrown to the ground, injured and shocked, but somehow he remained alive. He began searching for a way to escape. Eventually, he made his way toward the railway. Wife and young son were waiting for him. He began the difficult journey back home, carrying the memories of Hiroshima with him. On August 9th journey back home, Yamaguchi was back in Nagasaki. He returned to work and desperately tried to explain to his co-workers what had happened in Hiroshima. To them, his story sounded almost impossible. How could one city have been destroyed so completely? Then, at approximately 11:02 in the morning, history repeated itself. A second atomic bomb exploded over Nagasaki. Yamaguchi had now experienced 2 nuclear explosions in 2 different cities within only 3 days. Once again, buildings were destroyed, the city was filled with smoke, and thousands of lives had been shattered. His greatest fear was not for himself. He needed to know whether his family had survived. Miraculously, his wife and young son had survived the bombing. Yamaguchi had survived not 1 atomic bombing, but 2. Only days passed, Japan announced its surrender, the Second World War, and tried to rebuild his life. He began speaking publicly about his experiences. He knew that the world needed to hear the painful truth. He did not want anyone else to suffer. His message became a call for peace. He wanted people to understand that nuclear weapons were not simply powerful machines. They destroyed human lives. His story was never only about himself. It was also about remembering the countless people who never survived. Surviving 1 atomic bombing was extraordinary. Surviving 2 was almost beyond imagination. Yamaguchi was not a superhero. He was an ordinary man caught in extraordinary circumstances. He witnessed the pure terror of the atomic bomb. Yamaguchi's ordinary survival gave him responsibility to tell future generations. This is the legacy he left behind. Yamaguchi's message was simple: remember the past, understand its consequences, and never forget the human cost of war. Yamaguchi's mindset was simple: even after unimaginable destruction, humanity consequences, protect the future, and choose peace.